I just need a Coke.
Proper what?
Proper Coke. Yes.
Let's get something cold.
No, I need a Coke and then cold water. Well, I need it now. I was looking for a place.
Is it? Yeah, let's get. Must. You want ice in your Coke?
No, just a Coke.
Just a Coke.
Coke and water.
Okay. Lega. Ete. Nake kopa Coke aussi. Eh. Kopa Coke le cream soda. Di sa ba le ice. Di a bata ke. Ka go ha o sure ya. Metsi yona teng. Alright, ke tlo kopa le metsi. Alright, aussi. Lega. An phuse ya. A dire ke go boleletse.
Ke montšhana.
Eh? Oh, montsha. Oh, o sina ke ba kopa di Coke tse Coke le cream soda. Di teng tsa bottle. Alright, di a bata ke. Then metsi yona teng. Kopa le metsi gape. So cream soda, Coke le metsi a mabedi. Then the Coke spectrum was much better.
No, if you get only at 5, because then I can meet up with the family.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, to me, just get out and clean up the bike.
What?
Yes, like
This
now.
guy
Because normally in town.
Oh
like
yeah,
60,
no in
80.
town. This guy, especially like your bike needs an open.
Yeah.
That thing needs an open.
Then it's a drag.
Yeah. I think
Because of the seat, the upper seat places nicely.
so you got support.
Back, yeah.
I don't even know. No, because I see you hold up like, why do you feel so comfortable sitting there? Like you can see, like, I thought I was comfortable. Like, that's a different type of comfortable there. Because you can see how you sit there. You are relaxed. Now we must see if we're gonna maybe. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So currently we're in Lichtenburg. It was getting so hot on our ride from Zirast, and we decided to just stop here by Lichtenburg and just have some cold beverages. And now it's time to head out to. We're going back home now. We're actually on the return trip, heading back to Johannesburg or Gauteng. So now we will be leaving for Ventersdorp. I think Ventersdorp was our next town, and then we'll be heading to Krugersdorp. Let's ride. As I was editing this video, I saw a comment from the previous video when we were riding from Ziras to Lichtenburg, and a loyal viewer there, Paco, saying to me that he sees me trading in the RT for the old lady, or not for the old lady, but for a Harley. And I'm like, guy, only if you knew how I love my RT, man. No, Paco, I will not be trading in my RT for a Harley. Harleys are awesome. Harleys are great. Harleys are unique. But hey, man, the RT, nah, dog. Nah. There's just something with the RT, you know. The RT gives you that blend of two worlds, sort of. You know, that you can cruise nicely. When you wanna go fast, you can go fast. So it's a blend of a sports bike and a cruiser. That's why they call it a. I think it's called a what's the word now? It's not coming to me. Sports tourer. It's a sports tourer. So no, Paco. Again, no. Leave me alone. If it had to happen that I actually either get another bike or maybe trade in, man, even though I'm not too much of a fan of the GS, ne? Just because of the way it looks. I just don't like the look. I like the look of the RT. But the most practical bike that makes sense for what I do is a GS, to tell you the truth. So if I had to buy another bike, I would buy a GS. If I have to trade in my bike, Ash man, to trade in my bike for a GS, I wouldn't feel right doing that. You know, the only way I feel that I can get a GS is if I get another bike. But now you have the RT and you have a GS. Now it feels like a waste again. But they do two totally different things, I believe. And the other thing for me with the GS is if I were to get that, then I would, because I want to do back roads. You know, it's difficult doing travel roads and all of that with the RT because it's not meant for that. So a GS will be likely candidate for that. But now, one thing that I'm scared about with the GS and doing that is where I could find myself. And I'm a lone rider. The GS is very heavy. And if I could find myself in a very bad situation with a GS in a place that's like far away from everything, you know, in the mountains, stuff like that. That's why I feel that a GS, I'm gonna force myself to go into those routes. And with if I have a GS, and the safety side for me becomes an issue if I'm alone, you know, and I get stranded like that. But yeah, a GS is a bike that makes more sense for me. Pago. Leguzela. Sharp man. Ay, Nike's letter. Hola. Tšhelete teng gaufinyana o ka mogala. Okay. Uzeda so. Hola. Ita. Uzed. Nakopa go ya toilet tlhamo. Ba ke patela ka. Age o si le kae? Sharp. Eh? Oi, re lebeletse tsela mo. Ke a leboga. Ka leboga. Hola. Hola. Itara.
What other car? Is a car. This is Yeah, it was sipping petrol now when we were.
Yeah, when he came was going.
Have a lovely day.
Oh, nada, so. We were now approaching Ventersdorp. You can see these houses on the left. This is us now. This is the beginning part of Ventersdorp. We're not going to pass like where you'll see like shops and stuff. I think there might be a little town for Ventersdorp around here somewhere. It's just that we didn't go through go into Ventersdorp. We're passing it. And Ventersdorp is a small agricultural town in the northwest province of South Africa, located between Krugersdorp and Colini. It was founded in the 1866 and named after voortrekker leader Hendrik Venter, who settled in the area. The town is known for its strong farming community, with maize, cattle, and sunflower farming playing a big role in the local economy. Ventersdorp also became widely known as the hometown of former South African President P.W. Botha. Today, it remains a quiet rural town that reflects the agricultural character of the Northwest. So far, it seems like these Northwest towns that we've passed, they deal mainly with what's this maize and maize production. But yeah, cool towns to pass through though. over here, guys, we had to make a U-turn. We almost got lost here because Taps was the one leading and his phone died. So we were actually going off our board signs and we just missed the one saying Krugersdorp. We have to turn right over there. So we just made a quick U-turn and yeah, went on our way. And welcome to Krugersdorp, guys. So this is actually I won't say my hometown because my hometown is actually Kagiso, which is not far away from here. So like Krugersdorp is like one of our cousins, you know. So yeah, this is now us arriving in Krugersdorp. And yeah, basically the journey is almost over. We're back in Gauteng. Probably from where we are, Tubbs is almost like just under an hour because in Joburg everything is just far. So even if you're in Joburg, you can drive an hour from point A to point B. So yeah, we basically just under an hour from our places of rest. Shortly, you will see Tab signaling me to actually take take lead from here because his phone was dead and he cannot navigate. And I obviously know this area better. So yeah, this is me taking lead and going to our next stop. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you on the last and final part of this route.